So this is afternoon movies. Teasers decided to post on Raju because it is ending this month. Welcome back, guys. On this video, we are talking about what you're expecting on Raju. Don't forget to subscribe in case you have not subscribed to the channel yet, as we jump straight into see what we're expecting October on Raju. And also, the series is going off air. And if you're a fan of the show, are you going to miss them? Anyways, let us begin starting from 1st of October.
Wednesday, October 1st, 2025, episode 160. Rajjo mistakenly blames Sia instead of Niharika, which creates conflict with Chirag. Cornered. She is accused of being mentally unstable. Episode 161. On the way to the hospital, Rajjo flees from the ambulance. She gets a hint of Manoma's address through a note from Nenkokaka. Thursday, October 2nd, 2025, episode 162. Madhumalti and Pushkar are taken aback after learning about Rajjo's escape. Arjun is pleased to find Rajjo in the forest and apologizes to her. Episode 163. Manoma's soul appears to torment Pushkar in a hidden room and seeks retribution for her murder. Pushkar flees, leaving her in the burning room. Friday, October 3rd, 2025, episode 164. Rajjo and Manoma devise a plan to scare Pushkar and expose all his sins. Chirag gets disappointed when Arjun brings Rajjo to the Thakur mansion. Episode 165. Arjun binds Rajjo's hand with his own to prevent her from fleeing at night. Later, when Manoma threatens Pushkar, he points his gun at her in fear. Saturday, October 4th, 2025, episode 166. Rajjo is concerned for Manoma as she intends to carry out the next step of her plan alone. However, Arjun takes Rajjo out of the house for a checkup. Episode 167. Pushkar puts an unconscious Manoma under her one candle after attacking her. Rajjo gets worried about Manoma and searches for her in the house. Sunday, October 5th, 2025, episode 168. Rajjo fights Pushkar valiantly in order to locate a trapped Manoma. She admits in front of everyone that Pushkar is her father. Episode 169. Rajjo's unwavering determination to expose Pushkar's evil intentions gets Manoma out of the trap. Monday, October 6th, 2025, episode 170. While Arjun grows anxious about losing Rajjo, Chirag advises him to apologize to her. Elsewhere, Rajjo breaks down in tears after receiving divorce papers from Arjun. Episode 171. Niharika enthusiastically organizes Rajjo and Arjun's wedding night and gives them makeovers. However, Niharika has an evil scheme up her sleeve. Tuesday, October 7th, 2025, episode 172. Rajjo is devastated after she spots Niharika and Arjun together in her room. The Thakurs feel happy after learning about Swara's pregnancy. Episode 173. Swara informs Rajjo about Makun's abusive behavior and clarifies that she is not pregnant. Later, Arjun tries to make amends with Rajjo. Wednesday, October 8th, 2025, episode 174. Rajjo agrees to sign the divorce papers for Arjun's happiness. As Jilma wants to call a doctor for Swara, Rajjo spills oil on the stairs and asks the latter to fall. Episode 175. Arjun gets shocked when Niharika hands over Rajjo's divorce papers to him. Rajjo decides to leave home when the Thakurs blame her for Swara's miscarriage. Thursday, October 9th, 2025, episode 176. Arjun feels guilty about his actions and apologizes to Rajjo. Niharika informs Kolindi about her pregnancy and plans to use it against Rajjo. Episode 177. Rajjo has a dispute with Niharika when the latter exhibits false signs of pregnancy. When Rajjo tries to alert Arjun, the cops arrive at home to arrest him. On Friday, October 10th, 2025, episode 178. Kolindi and Niharika put on a pretentious act to persuade Rajjo to fulfill their aim. Pushkar puts forth a shocking condition before Rajjo. Episode 179. When Rajjo visits Arjun at the prison, he musters up the courage to confess his love to her. Later, Pushkar startles everyone with Arjun's wedding announcement. Saturday, October 11, 2025, episode 180. Arjun responds furiously to Niharika and tells her that he will not be caring for her unborn child. Arjun envisions a lavish marriage with Rajjo. Episode 181. Chirag opposes Arjun's wedding to Niharika, claiming that it is unsafe. Rajjo discovers a plan to bring out Niharika's reality. Sunday, October 12, 2025, episode 182. Rajjo gets a hint about Niharika's boyfriend after visiting the cafe. As the Thakus arrive for the engagement ceremony, Arjun waits anxiously for Rajjo. Episode 183. Rajjo is impatient to learn more about Amit. Rajjo visits Pushkar's academy. Arjun puts mehendi on Rajjo's hand and is determined to not marry Niharika. Monday, October 13, 2025, episode 184. Niharika sends Swara to keep a watch on Rajjo. Rajjo secretly meets Amit to learn the truth about Niharika. Episode 185. A terrified Swara emerges from the room with blood on her hands as Amit goes missing. Niharika is anxious and refuses to confide in Kolindik. Tuesday, October 14, 2025, episode 186. Rajjo persuades Arjun to not give up and continue to battle. Chirag decides to help locate Amit. Episode 187. Niharika reveals the name of her baby's father and her plan to scapegoat Arjun. Arjun and Rajjo follow Pushkar to find Amit before the wedding. Wednesday, 15 October 2025. 3-episode series finale. Episode 188. Rajjo and Arjun bring Niharika's true intentions to light and reveal Amit's sin. Pushkar feels compelled to speak out about Madhumalti. Episode 189. Madhumalti admits her motives and apologizes to Rajjo. When Pushkar attempts to flee, the women unite to discipline him. Episode 190. With everyone's blessing, Rajjo and Arjun get married and commence a new chapter of life. Rajjo receives good news about the marathon.